Let's talk about watering avocado trees in the summer in Phoenix, Arizona. What you see here is a result of this tree not getting enough water. It's getting a little dry. Also, the salt is building up. Avocados are very salt sensitive. Our water here in Phoenix comes from the Salt River. The salt level in our water from the city of Phoenix runs 3 to 5 times the level that these trees will tolerate depending on the time of year. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out why these trees look the way they do. Also, when you are container growing avocados, as these are, salt is going to build up fairly quickly in the pot. It has nowhere to go. Okay? I could fix this by spending the time to hand water and deep water these trees. I don't have the time. They're hooked up on automated watering. They're getting minimal amounts of water. That's part of the problem. Also, because of the quantity of trees that I have to take care of, I don't have the time in the day to hand water all these. So I try at least every 2 weeks to get out here and spend 3 or 4 minutes on each pot. Let the hose run until water is coming out the bottom, and then still a minute or two past that to try and help clean the soil. If you are container growing avocados at home or even in-ground growing them, hitting them with RO water every now and then is a good idea. RO water is reverse osmosis. If you do not have a unit underneath your kitchen sink, you can purchase RO water from the machine in front of your local grocery store, usually for $1.25 for 5 gallons. RO water contains no salt and will help clean the soil, giving the young trees a chance to breathe. This is a result of my watering practices. This is not the heat. This is not the sun. This is not because we're in Phoenix, Arizona. This is a result of my watering practices. I can change this if I choose to, if I can find more time in the day, but I do have the ability to do something about this, thankfully. Now I'm going to take you to the other side of the property and show you some trees that are in-ground grown, and you can see the difference in the quality, the health of the foliage. While I'm walking by this area, I want to take advantage of the opportunity to show you a loquat tree that is getting proper water, because loquats and avocados seem to have the same issues in the summer in regards to watering. You can see the loquat tree is looking good. No edge burn, new growth, despite the 112-degree temps. No problems here. Proper watering. This tree gets a good at least 100 gallons of water when I water it. The drainage rate of your soil will determine how often you should water. That's something that you're going to have to learn, and it's going to take a full calendar year to figure that out. So that's loquat. Now let's go look at some avocado. Okay, so now we're looking at the same age avocado tree. This is also an Aravaipa. This has been in the ground about 6 months. See the health of the foliage? No tip burn, no edge burn, dark green color, no yellowing of leaves, new growth despite the 112-degree temps. The tree is in the ground. This tree gets really good water when I water it. The flow rate out of my hose is about 10 gallons per minute. This tree here gets about 7 minutes, so about 70 gallons of water for this tree. We're coming up on the second week of July in Phoenix. From what I've heard on the internet, avocados should be dead at this point. Deep water is going to solve your salt burn issues. It's hard to do it in containers, a lot easier in the ground. You need to increase the volume of your water. If you are relying on $10 meters off of Amazon to tell you if the soil is wet or dry, if you are relying on advice from the Facebook gardening groups, your tree will die. You have to go out, inspect your tree every day the first year, learn how your tree reacts to changes in water, temperatures, quantity of water, quality of water. Deeper water, more frequently. The little bits every day is worthless. Drip lines are worthless. Your avocado trees will die on drip lines. I don't care if you have 5 drip lines hooked up to the tree and they're spraying water all over the place like a bunch of drunk firemen. You need to deep water your trees. That means you create a lake around your tree. If you have any questions, please ask in our Facebook group, Living the Green Life. Our Instagram page is Seamus_O'Leary_.